Hello guys, I hope everyone doing so well. If you are really new on this tracking platform, then this brand new video can be a new and great concept for you. If you have been working with Google Tag Manager or GA4, you have probably heard the term data layer 1,000 times. But for many, it still feels like a black box. Don't worry. Today, I want to take the mystery out of it. Whether you are a developer or a digital marketer, understanding how data actually flows from the site to your tag is the only way to build tracking that doesn't break. So, in this video, we are going to cover lot of things about data layer. Here in the list, you can see we will explore or explain what is data layer, the basic understanding of data flow, working mechanism of data layer, types of event, how to collect data from the data layer. It's going to be deep dive, but I will keep it as simple as possible. So let's start with basic. And the first concept of our video is, what is data layer? If you examine the term data layer, you will notice these two different words, data and layer. Therefore, we can interpret the meaning as the layer that contain data, or you can say the data layer can be described as the layer that contains data. On your website, when a user completes an event, the layer collects all the data related to the event, and the data layer is where you can view your event's name along with their related information. But yes, one more thing is, the question can come to your mind, who store all this data in the data layer? To address this, we will explain a lot of different methods in this article one by one, but at the time, this concept is important to be clear that what is the meaning of data layer. I hope the meaning of this word is now clear to you. Let's go to the next step. Great. Now let's understand the data flow. In the last topic, I already told you that this type of question can come to your mind. Who store all this data in the data layer? So here in this topic, I will complete it, how we store data in the data layer. Think a user visiting your site and opening a product page. Then your data layer will store the product related data, including its price, name, category, and more. This question here, who will be responsible and how it will be implemented to achieve this? To achieve this, we have two different approach. If your site made under a CMS, you will get different plugins, apps, or there can be built-in option to enable the data layer. So with this option, you can enable the data layer, and through the data layer, you can store your website data in the data layer. But the question is, if your site is custom made or not made under a CMS, during this it will be challenging for you, but you can do it. To do it, you will need to consult your developer. You will need to work with your developer to create or write the complete functionality that will allow you to store events and event-related data in your data layer. So talk to your developer and explain that if any visitor visit your site and complete this type of event, the event and its related data should be stored in data layer. Now it's totally up to your developer to consistently send all events and their associated data to your data layer. After your developer has successfully completed the setup, you as a marketer should reconnect Google Tag Manager with your website. After connecting it perfectly with your website, now Google Tag Manager will be able to connect all of the data from your data layer. Yes, you can use one more new way to enable the data layer. If you are familiar with JS and don't want to ask your developer for assistance, then yes, you can do it through Google Tag Manager. Go through the Google Tag Manager, with the help of custom JavaScript, you can enable the data layer for your website. So in a line, first you have to send data from your website using a plugin or app, or if you're using custom made website, then use the custom method. Through this custom method, your data will be accepted perfectly through the GTM. Then the data layer will store it for Google Tag Manager. After getting it perfectly, now it's time to send all of the data from the data layer to your targeted place. If you are able to perfectly collect all of the data from your website to your data layer warehouse, then through the GTM, definitely it will be easy for you to send all of the data to your targeted platform. Your targeted platform can be Google Analytics 4, Google Ads, Meta, or whatever. Okay, so I hope this three concept is now clear to you. Number one, if you are using CMS, then use plugin or apps, or there can be any built-in option to enable the data layer. But if you are not using CMS, you are a user of a custom made website, then yes, go to your developer and take help from your developer to enable the data layer for your Google Tag Manager. Also, if you are familiar with JS code, then it can be more easy for you, because through the Google Tag Manager you can enable this data layer, the data warehouse for your website, to capture all of the data that are creating through your customers event. Okay, so let's go to the third concept. Great, now it's time to understand the working mechanism of data layer. In the last topic, we have talked about the process of storing or enable the data layer for your website, but it also important to understand how the mechanism work. So look at the first picture. If anyone visit your site or store and doesn't complete any event, okay, listen one more time. If anyone visit your store but doesn't complete any event, your setup initially lacks any data to share, the place will be empty. But consider this one more topic. Look at this picture, but consider this: someone has visited one of your product page in your website. We already know, or you can be new here, so if you don't know, after anyone visit our product page in the data layer, we got one event name. Here you can see view item. That means once someone has visited one of your product page, the view item is complete. Your setup will send the event name to your data layer. Here you can see the event name in this picture. In the same way, you will be able to see your event name in the data layer. Also, with this event name, your website setup means the setup we complete to enable the data layer. Okay, so with this setup, your website will send the related product data to your data layer. Here in this picture, you can see the item ID, item name, price. You can see these all are related with the product. But consider a scenario. The same user complete another event on the same page. Okay, the same user completes another event on the same page. Then what will happen in the data layer? Do you know how you will get the data in this layer? Consider a scenario where the user navigates through the page once more, triggering a new event. At the time, your data layer will set up an additional event into the data layer. Also, with the event, your setup will send the same data as before. You can check in this new picture. Okay, check this picture. With this new event name, you are getting all of these previous data also. The story lesson is that when a user completes multiple different events on a page, the data layer will contain a variety of event name, but the associate data, but the data associated with each event will remain consistent for that particular page. This describes the overall function of the data layer working mechanism. This is the how data layer operates. After each user event, you will get new data, but some data always will be the same if your user complete the event or one more event in the same page. Okay, I hope now it's clear to you. So let's go to the next concept to understand one more new topic. We already talked about the working mechanism of the data layer. Okay, great. Now do you know how many different types of event we got in the data layer? Our data layer will receive different type of event in the work. Some events are automatically created by GTM. So in the data layer, you will get two different types of event. The number one is automatic event and number two is user event. All of these automatic events are created by Google Tag Manager. Here you can see window loaded, DOM ready, container loaded. These all are created from Google Tag Manager. But Google Tag Manager is not responsible for all events. User events are created through user. Like if we visit our product page, here in the data layer you can see one event in the name of view item. This one is user created, but the container loaded, DOM ready, or window loaded, this all are created from Google Tag Manager automatically. Okay, so we will handle these two different types of event in the data layer. Okay, now it's time to understand how will you collect all of the related data from the data layer. This is our last topic on this understanding data layer video. To collect event related data from the data layer, go to your variable section. We are going to the variable section. After complete this user created event view item, here in the section you can see this event. Okay, if you want to collect this event related data from the data layer, go to your variable section. In the variable section, under the user defined variable section, click on the new button. Okay, now it's time to choose your variable type. Choose it, data layer variable. Here we have to paste our variable name. Let's collect it from here, like item ID. Collect it from here and place the variable name here in this section, and after write down the variable name. If you save it, then this variable will be ready to use with your tag to collect the item ID from the data layer. In the same way, you can collect item name, price, and everything. Now it's time to set up trigger. Okay, from the data layer with this name we will set up one trigger. To do it, go to your trigger section. Okay, go to your trigger section. So according to the data layer, if you want to set up trigger, then go to the trigger section, and as your trigger type select custom event, then place the event name here in this box. See, at this time our event name is view item. Every time after complete one event in our website, here in the place we will get the event name. If we complete add to cart event, then here in the place we will get the event. See, add to cart. So just normally collect the event name and place the name here in this box. Okay, and write down the name, then your trigger will be ready to work with you. Great. Today we complete the total concept of the data layer. I hope this video will be very helpful to you. If you think it's helpful, don't forget to subscribe our channel and share your thoughts through the comment box. Goodbye. We will meet with one more brand new video with one more new concept. Bye. Enjoy your time.